The following is for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back, guys, to our playthrough of the Callisto Protocol. Okay, so Danny's in rough shape. We gave her some sort of, not an antidote or a cure, but something to synthesize a way to keep her from, like, turning into one of those gross, nasty things, whatever. I don't know. And it was revealed that, for whatever reason, the warden, what's his name? Warden Cole, had released, I guess, this sort of infectious test thing or whatever, this organism on Europa in the beginning, and then she was blamed for it, or at least her organization, her, like, I don't know what they are exactly. She's not a terrorist, but you know what I mean? Like, whatever. It makes no sense. I don't understand why you would do that. Why would you release something like that to the general public only to test it on an isolated area after the fact at the Black Iron prison? Why wouldn't you do the prison first? Wouldn't that make a lot more sense? But, yeah, I guess we're out to find some sort of, like, test subject alpha that should have some sort of, I don't know, sample that we can extract from it. And in doing so, I guess, in some way, shape, or form, that would give us what we need to create a cure. I don't know. Makes no goddamn sense. I don't really understand it. Okay, we need to buy some ammunition. Actually, do I have... I don't have any of these. Damn, it's expensive. I'll buy one. Just to have one.
Cycle complete.
Oops. Okay, let's buy... How much handgun ammo do we have? Riot and 6 and then 3. Okay, yeah, so we need to buy... Riot. I'm gonna buy a lot more of this. And how much does that give us total? 7 shots, I think.
Operate responsibly.
We'll find more, but...
Pre-finished.
Just want to be prepared. Okay, we're going to buy one more set of that. It might actually be pretty cheap to buy this ammo, so maybe I'll buy a little bit more, because the riot gun has been very, very useful. Okay, we're going to buy a little bit more of that.
PC printing, the highest quality. Have a united day. User assumes all liability for you.
It would be nice if we could just, like, tap on a bunch of things that we need, and then it just process one. I don't like going in, going out, going in, going... Like, God, come on, man.
Excellent choice.
It's just excessive. Okay, and then is there anything with the money that we have that we want to upgrade? I don't know if there's really much to it. We have damage on the baton. I don't really care about these things, though. That thing's all done. These ones are expensive. What was this one? Improves the recharge rate, 900. I don't really care about that. We don't even have this gun, which does quite a bit of damage, but... I just don't think we need all that, you know? Okay, anything else here? I don't even know where we are now. Nice. There are a lot of those canisters. I'm not going to launch it because I don't want to waste it, but... So, is Ferris the alpha? I don't understand. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, these explosive canisters as well? I don't know. I'm kind of confused by all this. Ferris didn't really have like a big presence in the game, which I found to be very odd. And they're giving me so much health. I can't take any of this shit. Which means we're going to come across like a big battle in the next room, which is why it's probably giving me all this stuff. A lot of ammunition. Okay, I want to save it just to make sure that we're good. Okay, so we're... Not that. Where are we going? I didn't see a door anywhere. Oh, I missed that too. Oh, that right there. Okay. Save it one more time, since we got a few other items. I don't even know if it saves like our inventory. I'm not really sure how this works, but...
Your methods are rash. You risk too much.
The greater risk is in failing to act. Especially when the commonality is finally within our
The hell?
And right on time. He approaches. The survivor.
They're aliens? Oh shit.
Solitarius.
Where's the Alpha? Just give me the goddamn antidote. I'm not gonna let her die.
Your friend. I've been watching you. You and your so-called friend. You're not the innocent you claim to be. You've proven that you'll do just about anything to ensure your own survival.
The survivor.
And what about you, huh? Watching people die for fun? Is that your protocol?
No. You are mistaken, Mr. Lee. The protocol isn't about death. It's about life. Our future lies out there. Our destiny. But we were not built for life in space. This fragile shell holds us back. We have to evolve if we are to survive. And now, you'll all see why. Proof that my methods are worth the risk. A final contest to determine the true survivor.
Shit.
Humanity! Or my hour.
Jesus Christ.
Well, 5-2. You're really a thank you. At first I thought this was a curse, but then I realized it is a gift. Someone has opened my eyes, shown me my purpose. Now, I'm gonna show you.
Oh shit. Is that really necessary though? Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he beat the crap out of us with that.
Run from what you've done.
Damn. Damn, he catches that so much. His body like lights up when he makes contact with my face.
No one to save you now.
Jesus, he's really strong.
No escape this time. I've beaten you. I've beaten everyone. I told you. What's happening to me?
Ugly ass evolution. His fingers have fingers. Ew.
There's always a price.
Do we run? Do we fight? What are we doing with this? What the hell? Oh shit, he's got projectiles. Damn. Okay, there's some panels on the wall there. What are those for? Oh, it's just a door. It's nothing for the fight. Ah, here we go. That's what these are for. Okay, so that somehow opens up his face. You know, maybe run a little faster, you dumbass. Yeah, jump in and out of the windows. Shit. Any more of the explosives? Because those really helped. Damn. Reload, dumbass. Not good. Oh shit, that hurt. Jump over, moron. He's not moving. There we go. No, go! Ah, we get fucked. Shit. That was anticlimactic. So where did Cole go?
Hold on, Danny.
Okay.
I think you've beaten us.
Jesus.
Ferris
Now
was weak, an imperfect vessel. But in that sample is the key to unlocking a centuries-old dream. That's not failure, Mr. Lee. That's progress. And it belongs to me.
No, I don't think so.
Doesn't he have more samples there?
This is no time for false heroics. Leave the sample and walk away. There's an escape pod up there. To take you back to the life you once had. We can both have everything we want. So tell me, Mr. Lee, what do you want?
I'll tell you what I want. I want my sister back, fucker!
Ah. That's pretty cool.
A valiant effort. But surely you know by now, I never lose.
No. This time you do.
That doesn't make sense. Why does he want that sample when he has a full body corpse right there? He can just take another sample? It's not like he extracted all of it.
Such a waste. All this to save one life. Don't think you've stopped us. The data gathered here will carry the protocol to the next phase. As for you...
Self-destruct sequence.
So is he a hologram, or does he have an energy field protecting him?
And Mr. Lee, I do hope you've enjoyed your
Hologram,
stay
right?
at Black Iron.
No. That's a real person standing right there. He had an energy field around him. Because he wouldn't walk away. I don't know. I don't fully understand it. Oh, fine. Ladies first, I guess. What exactly are we running from?
Hurry!
Like, there's something behind us. This is kind of lame.
Just keep going! We gotta get to the escape pods. Almost there! I see the pods!
Is it just for one person? Yeah, looks like it. Sacrifice himself, probably.
You don't know what you're doing!
I didn't! But I do now!
I take you back from what I've done.
What are you talking about?
Sorry. For everything.
That's a good shot.
I do belong here.
But, like, what did she expect? He can't fit in there.
Jacob!
She's saying no as if there was a choice. Like, it was either one or none, and she wasn't gonna... I don't know.
Data transfer complete.
He might live.
That transfer worked both ways. He learned more about me, and I learned more about him.
If there is a sequel, we'll probably play as her, right?
In the chaos of the moment, I didn't realize he had also given me the evidence I was looking for all along. And sacrificed his life so that I could expose the truth. Was he trying to make up for the pain he caused? Or just chasing some kind of redemption?
Looks like it's moving. Is it alive?
Either way, I hope he found some peace.
Man, this game was a huge disappointment. God. Oh shit, he's still fighting. Why? It's over. He's killed them all. I don't know if I was in control of him if I would have done that.
Jacob, there might be a way out after all.
Oh shit, there's still more? I thought that was the end of the game.
But I'm going to need your help.
Shit, there's still more. Shit! Wait, so he devolved? What the hell? So he went back to normal? Okay. Well, normal. Okay, so that was the end of the game. Yeah, the game was a fucking disappointment. This whole game... hollow, lifeless, and devoid of anything that I had really hoped for. God. Fuck, I'm pissed. This game was so not good. Visually, 10 out of 10. Voice acting, 10 out of 10. Everything else. Man. The combat was extremely slow, and it was overwhelmingly repetitive. The exact same moves every single time. The story, terrible. That was a shit story. There was no life to this. There was no... The game wasn't scary at all. Like, this wasn't what I would call a horror survival game. It was more like a sci-fi thing that... I don't know. I've talked about what I would have liked to have seen done with the story. They rushed in with things way too soon. We started as the character, they crash land, he's detained. Immediately right after that, like, there's an outbreak. Like, that didn't give me time as the player to feel a connection between any other characters in the game at all. Like, I didn't care about Danny, despite me loving Karen Fukuhara. I didn't give a shit about Jacob Lee at all, even though I like Josh Duhamel. I love Josh Whitwer, didn't care about Ferris. Like, I don't... Like, the secret rooms didn't really make any sense. Like, those weird alien head people didn't really make sense. Like, I don't really know. Like, were they even aliens, or is that just like a really shitty camera quality? Like, I don't understand what was going on. Character art, I mean, visually everything was very stunning, but story-wise, not good. The pacing was awful. There was no intrigue. Like, I was never intrigued about what was going on in the story as much as I was like, okay, we've spent so much time in the game already, how come we haven't gotten answers? I was more frustrated we weren't getting answers, but there was enough to really sort of figure it out. The big twist being that, like, oh, like, I was the one who released it on Europa. Like, that's fucking dumb. That doesn't make any sense. There's, as some sort of like James Bond-esque villain, billionaire who had some crazy vision of like taking human society or humanity to the next stage of evolution, which is a dumb concept always. Like, I don't know why you would release it on the general public. I don't know what that was supposed to do. What was that supposed to cause? Like, what was the point of that? I don't really get why you would do that. And if there is a reason, there is definitely not a good enough justification to have done that when you could have just kept on doing like the experiments on Black Iron Prison. I also don't understand why they sort of had the context of Ferris being the alpha. I don't really know why, because he got infected accidentally. So it's not like they studied him and then they gave him the infection or whatever. Lead writer Eric Lieb. Yeah, no, you are not good, my man. Storyboard artist Andy Wong. I don't really know. I can't really blame you, but so far the story writer, right? Or the lead writer. Lieb, not good, dude. Not a good story. Poorly written, didn't really make sense. The pacing was all over the place. It was super duper sloppy. It really wanted to copy so much from Dead Space except things that were important. It wasn't, I mean, the jump scares were startling, but I don't want to use the word scare as much. There was just startling moments because it really wasn't, I don't know. I never once felt a sense of anxiousness, anxiety, suspense, or anything like that, and I think that really bothered me. I was never scared by the monster. I was never like, oh shit, like, how am I gonna get out of this? I was just like, okay, like, once you get a handle on dodging, you just do left, right, left, right, left, right. You can't go left, left, because you'll get hit, or right, right. It has to be left, right, left, right, left, right to dodge, which is stupid. But the gameplay was not good. The character was super duper slow and sluggish. There were often times where he wouldn't run when he should have. He got stuck on a lot of like invisible environmental things, which it's not, I don't know. That wasn't even really my biggest gripe, honestly. It was just the character felt slow. The combat felt super duper slow. The weapons were boring and uninteresting. The riot gun was good in the sense that it was the most powerful weapon I had on me, and that's all I really needed to like take down enemies. I don't know. I didn't care about this world at all. I did not feel any sort of connection or interest. Like, I wasn't invested in Lee. I wasn't invested in like what he did to be involved in all this. I wasn't really like, as soon as they revealed it, I was like, oh, okay, like, that's fine, whatever, but it wasn't interesting. Felt no investment to any of these characters. I don't care what happens to any of them. And it sucks because I like Josh Duhamel, I like Josh Wishburne, I love Karen Fukuhara, I love those characters, but did not give a shit at all what happens to them. If they all died in the end, I'd be like, oh, okay. Hopefully there's a better sequel. Skip that, see if there's anything. Oh, that's it? That's the end. Okay, let's take a look and see if there's something more that we can look at. If there's like some sort of alternate ending, or if there's anything that we would have missed. I don't know. I want to see. Nope. Let's see. Where's the fandom? Anyone who says this was an amazing game is full of shit. Let's see. Interesting. Founded by the creators of Dead Space in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I will say the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Zombies mode, I feel like had just as much story as this game did. I didn't know that they made that, but I can see that. I can feel that now. It looks very Advanced Warfare. I actually really liked that game. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here as far as, like, plot explanation. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that breaks it down. Yeah, nothing really that says anything. Let me see. I'll just look at the general Wikipedia and see if there's some sort of further expansion on this. Jacob confronts Cole, who pits him against Ferris, his alpha, who has been indoctrinated into Callisto, whatever that is. That must be the secret organization. Despite Ferris's mutation, Jake is able to defeat him and extract his DNA. Cole attempts to convince Jacob to turn over the DNA sample to him, but Jacob instead uses it to cure Danny. That doesn't make any sense. Why would he want that sample when it was like you have the whole specimen right in front of you, A. B, clearly Cole and Ferris interacted with each other prior to Jake running into them and then killing Ferris, who turns out to be alive anyway. Like, so why didn't you get a sample then? Like, what the hell? That it's just so out of sorts. It makes no sense. Cole activates the prison self-destruct countdown and boasts that he has still gathered enough data to carry out the Callisto Protocol. Jacob puts Danny in the last remaining escape pod along with an alien larva sample, giving Danny all the evidence she needs to expose the UJC's secret experiments. As he fends off the biophages, Waller contacts him and informs him of a possible escape if they work together before Jacob is suddenly attacked by still living Ferris. Wow. That was shit. I've already said pretty much everything I need to say, I think, throughout the playthrough, as to why I didn't like it. This was a very lifeless, hollow attempt at being scary, but there was too much blood and gore around every corner, and I feel like you can't overdo it because then it takes away the impact it's supposed to have on the audience, the player, or someone invested in that. I think that ruins it. The storyline was super duper weak. A lot of the actions by the characters were incredibly questionable. Everything was rushed way too quickly. I was not invested in anything, not the stories, not the characters, not the outcome of any of these events. I didn't really give a shit, and I'm not interested in seeing what happens next. I don't care what happens to Danny. I don't care if there's DLC with Jake and if he tries to escape the Callisto Protocol. I don't care about that. I don't care about Ferris. I don't care about Duncan Cole. Like, I just don't give a shit about any of this. And that's really frustrating because I thought by the end of the game that I would, but I just don't. And that's really sad. I would say this, though, visually incredibly stunning. This is the first game, I think, from Striking Distance Studios, so hopefully they learn a lot from this, because I wouldn't say this was a huge failure. I wouldn't say it was a blunder, or I wouldn't say that it was a mistake, but I would say that hopefully if they do continue on with this genre, they get someone on board that knows how to properly tell a story with proper pacing as well, and really continue going on with it, because they do have some good stuff here, and I think if they can take what worked in this game, which was just the visuals and the, like, I guess the voice acting, you take that and then you find someone who has a good story and knows how to do some good scares, then I think there's some incredible potential for future games. I give them the benefit of the doubt only because this is their first game that they had under their name, but man, that was lame as fuck. Super bored and very uninteresting. Anyway, whatever. That's a wrap on our playthrough of the Callisto Protocol, though. I would give this game maybe a 5.5 out of 10. I don't recommend buying the game if you just watch the playthrough. There's not really anything to do. There was no exploration. There's nothing really that you would experience differently than me probably by playing this game, other than maybe getting different weapons. But like once you get the riot gun and you upgrade it enough, like there's really nothing else that you really need that much. Same thing with getting the baton thing up in damage. But nonetheless, as I said, that's a wrap. We will start a brand new playthrough on the Mark After Dark segment of the Marcanine channel here tomorrow at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We do 2 videos daily on the Marcanine channel. Normal playthroughs that aren't necessarily scary at 10 a.m. and then scary stuff every every evening at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's a new video every 12 hours. But nonetheless, if you enjoyed the playthrough for what it's worth, show your love by hitting the like button. Do not forget to subscribe, of course. Any feedback for me, leave it in the comments section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box. There's some links there that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Marcanine community Discord server. If you want to be part of that group, you can chat with me directly. There is also a link to geekoutpost.com, an entertainment media blog that I own, operate, run, manage, design, and write for. It's a great place to stay up to date on the latest entertainment and gaming news, reviews, and rumors if you're into that kind of thing. Otherwise, just know I appreciate you and your time, and I hope to see you around the channel when we do more stuff at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. Pacific Standard. All right, guys, that's it for me. Take care of yourselves, be well, and I hope to see you around. Later.